Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon TV. I am here with Winn Claybaugh. Everybody
Hi,
know
everybody.
him? Yeah, you guys know Winn Claybaugh. He is an industry icon, and he is out there making everyone better hairdressers and better business people. We're down here at Intercoiffure American in Boca Raton, and full day of education. But Winn just got off the stage. He did an amazing speech. I just said, Winn, give the modern people a couple minutes, and I want your top 3 tips to success. He gave a zillion, but we're only going to talk about his top 3 because we only have him for 5 minutes. So I'm going to flip this around, ask your own questions, but for those of you who know Winn, know how fabulous he is. So, everybody.
Thanks, Maggie. I appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, so Winn, the first thing that I noticed was you put up this thing that said the golden rules.
Yes.
And tell us, there are 10 golden rules. Just tell us what they are. I know you pulled them up on your phone. I hope you pulled them up on your phone.
I didn't pull up on my phone yet.
So
I'm not as fast as you are.
Okay, so your top, the most important things on your 10 golden rules.
Okay. Always come to work in a good mood and fake it when necessary, and I think that's important because we have to own the energy that we bring into every space that we step into. I love my good friend Eric Fisher, who says that there's 2 reasons why he fires an employee from his salon. First reason is if they steal from him. The second reason is if they show up to work in a bad mood. He will fire them on the spot. Now, he will rehire them 5 minutes later if they leave and come back in a good mood. And I love that message. And then fake it, because I remember once asking an employee, how you doing today? She's like, I'm faking it. And we have to do that sometimes. That's what our guests are paying for, and that's what we owe to the salon.
And you said when you were talking about your golden rules that if you don't follow them, it interrupts the magic. What do you mean by that?
Well, magic is creating fun within the salon, and study after study proves that when a team of people are having fun with each other, they love each other, they support each other, what happens to profits? It goes up, creativity goes up, teamwork goes up, and absenteeism diminishes. And at the end of the day, we all spend a lot of time in that salon, and so we all need to focus on creating healthy relationships. And we just like to call it creating magic because that just makes sense to us, and all of us have that responsibility. Not just the boss's job to create magic. If you're a brand new person in a salon, there are 6 months, you can actually step it up and become the best leader in that salon, and part of the way you do that is by creating magic.
How do you advise getting more clients? What would be your tips for hairdressers out there to get more clients?
Hustle. Hustle, 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 hustle. Quit waiting for somebody else to do it for you. It's nobody's responsibility. Even if you're a salaried employee, it's your job to get out there and hustle and do whatever you need to do to build a clientele. I never wait for the phone to ring. I was not invited to be here at Intercoiffure. I invited myself. When I interviewed David Wagner for Masters, he said that his salons were voted the best salons in the Twin Cities the last 10 years in a row. And I said, David, who voted? He said, I did. Meaning, don't wait for the opportunity to come to you. You can go out there and make the opportunities happen for yourself, including building a clientele. And so, your technical skills are one skill set. Knowing how to cut and color beautiful hair and beautiful makeup and beautiful skin. Well, your soft skills are just as important, and the soft skills are body language, verbal, non-verbal skills, your appearance. All of these things have a lot to do with you being able to build a clientele. But don't wait for somebody to do it for you. Go make it happen for yourself.
But I mean, do you have concrete ideas? I mean, is it other than walking around with a billboard on your body? I mean, what do you suggest? Handing out business cards? How do you feel about social media? What are you?
All of the above. All of the above. I have, believe it or not, I have students who are still in my school, haven't even graduated yet, who have Instagram followers of 20,000 plus, 20,000 strong plus. So you better believe you need to be on social media, but do it the right way. Do it the right way, because I see a lot of people doing it the wrong way. And the wrong way meaning you go and you see a lot of negativity. You see, it's photos of them smoking and partying, and that's not your brand. You're not a stripper. You're not a partier. You're a hairdresser, and make sure that everything represented on all of your social media sites represents that you're a professional. So you show a lot of beautiful hair. You show a lot of pictures of yourself with your mentors, and look, I'm at education this weekend, so that people see that you are a serious professional. professional about to launch a wonderful career.
You know, and just so you guys, I always advise have your own personal private page and then have your professional page.
Yeah.
And that's where you're going to get clients. And if you want to show pictures of broccoli and of sunsets and of your kids, that should be on your private page. Make it just a...
But all of the above, you know, so it's passing out business cards, it's always looking your best. You know, there's that story of Michael Jordan that he went up to his hotel room and realized he forgot something downstairs, so he puts on back his suit and his tie to go back down to the lobby just to buy something from the lobby store. Meaning he has a brand, he has that brand, and you need to protect your brand as well. So people are watching you whether you realize it or not. So passing out business cards, I can't tell you how many speaking gigs that I still do for free. I'm not paid to be here today, but I want to have this opportunity. So find those people who are going to build your brand and build your business. So it's that person at the makeup counter at the local department store. They need to be your client. It's the person who is in front of a trainer at a gym. They need to be your guest as well. So find those incredible people who are in front of a whole bunch of other people, like-minded people, and make sure that they're sitting in your chair, even if you have to do it for free.
You said during your speech, which again, for those people who you were just logging on, was an amazing speech here at Intercoiffure in Boca Raton. You said that when you interview hairdressers, you'll say, what's the problem? They say the owner, and the owner says it's the hairdressers. How do we bridge that and make sure we're not the problems, that we're all the solution?
Communication. Anytime that there's a problem in a salon, whatever that problem is, it's because relationships broke down. Relationships break down because there's a lack of communication. By the way, that applies to your marriage and your relationships as well, in a personal level. It applies in the salon as well. So communication is essential. You know, not that we're promoting meetings, but we're promoting meetings. And it doesn't have to be a 3-hour drawn-out staff meeting, but in my company, every single Paul Mitchell school has a 20-minute meeting every single morning, and I can tell you exactly what's discussed in that meeting, what's not discussed in that meeting, because a lot of meetings turn into bitch sessions. It's supposed to be a positive, uplifting experience, but it's where we communicate. It's where we share the vision of the salon, the vision as a team. We're stronger together than if we're working individually, and that could be applied to a booth rental salon. Doesn't matter how you're compensated, because the client doesn't care, oh, well, this is a booth rental salon, so there's no teamwork here. They don't care about that. They want to know that everybody in that salon supports each other, and the way you figure that out is through communication, staff meetings, and staff fun with each other. You got to go have fun with each other too.
All right, and then I remember one thing that is in your golden rules, and everyone, where does one find the golden rules? Is it in your book?
It's in my book. It's Be Nice or Else. So they can go to my website, winnclaybaugh.com. Very easy, winnclaybaugh.com. My book is there. Also, there's posters that are all for free. The book's not for free. The posters are for free. The golden rules are there. I recommend that you print it poster size and have it hanging in the back of your salon.
The golden rules were amazing, and as long as I've known you, Winn, that's the first time I saw those. I mean,
well, I'm dropping the ball then. I got to get this information out there more.
No, that's Maggie dropping the ball. That
okay.
would be Maggie dropping the ball.
Okay.
No, it's and one thing, and we can close on this. You said, you know, don't gossip. What does that do in a salon when you gossip?
Well, you know what? Gossip can destroy a person, and so how I like to talk about gossip is it's verbal violence. It's verbal violence, and you're participating in that. You know, we all believe in the law of attraction, that what you put out there comes back to you. And so if you're participating in something that's going to destroy somebody else, you better believe it's going to come back to you. And why would you want to be a part of that? And how I like to look at change with something like gossip is, yesterday I used to be the type of person that liked gossip. Today I changed my mind. I don't like it anymore. Yesterday I never called my parents to tell them that I love them, but today I changed my mind, and I'm going to call mom and dad every single day. So that's how I like to look at change, is just, change your mind. Make a decision that I'm not going to do that anymore, and that absolutely needs to apply to gossip. It will destroy your culture, it'll destroy relationships, and bottom line, it's going to destroy your brand and your own reputation.
Well, Winn Claybaugh is the best. I hope you've been hearing the little birdie who is behind him agreeing with everything.
Isn't that great?
And people are asking for your website again. It's Winn, W-Y-N-N.
No, W-I-N-N. W-I-N-N-C-L-A-Y-B-A-U-G-H. WinnClaybaugh.com.
And the book is Be Nice or Else.
Yes.
What other books should people read? In addition to your book, what else?
you know what, anything that speaks to you. So one book will turn you on to another book, that will turn you on to another book. That's kind of how I've gotten connected to books. Some of my best teachers have been women, and most of them have books. Marianne Williamson, Louise Hay, even people like Gerald Jampolsky, Leo Buscaglia, who's not around anymore, but you know, what a brilliant, brilliant man. And all of these books talk about the value of relationships. You guys, at the end of the day, it's all about relationships. It's all about relationships. And so, you know, your social media jabs and the things that you send out, you know, to put down another stylist or another salon, you guys, it destroys relationships. You know, let's clean all of that up and have a better reputation, and we put better things out there.
You know, it's funny. I'm going to flip this around so that I'm next to Winn. It's funny because a hairdresser, I want to show Winn. He's never done a Periscope before, so I want to show him the hearts and the little questions. Somebody ask a question so that he can see what comes up. Somebody once said, when we were doing a photo shoot, that a model came in with really messed up hair, and the hairdresser said, "Oh, I see where he was going with this." Not like, "Oh my God, what's going on with your hair?" It's like, "I see where you were going with this." So I love professional people, and when you're nice to each other, be nice or else.
Just be nice.
Yeah, and see, Winn, just thank you guys for asking your questions and your comments. And just so you know, Winn and I, for those of you who enter NAHA, Winn and I once hosted together.
We had a career together before this. We were great co-hosts.
You know, and now they have superstars, but you know, it's
I thought we were the superstars.
we were the superstars, but nobody even remembers us. It was, yeah.
It's okay.
Do you see any questions that you're loving here?
Well, you act like I can read that. I can't even read it.
This is what I do.
Oh, yeah, put those glasses on.
All right, somebody asked one question now. So, hello, Maggie and Clay. Great advice. Mike Karg. We love him. All right, you guys. I guess we missed the questions because I didn't have on my glasses.
I saw a whole bunch of things flipping up, but I had no idea what they meant.
And thanks for the love. And you guys have a great day. Join Intercoiffure, ICA America, North America. It's fabulous. It's a great organization. How should an owner handle gossip? How should an owner handle gossip? I'm flipping it on him, and that's the last thing.
You know what? It's part of your standard. Every salon has systems. You have a system for how you keep the salon clean. You have a system for how you do payroll. Well, those are operational systems. How about behavioral systems? Meaning it's written down in your employee manual. This is who we are. This is what we stand for. We don't stand for gossip. Everybody agrees to this. We all sign that so that when somebody does gossip, you know, there's something, hey, let's speak about this. You can pull them in and say, this is part of our employee manual. You all agreed to this. Is there something that I can do as your salon owner, as your coach, as your manager to help you overcome this? Because that's not who we are. And that is destroying the salon culture. So how can I help you abide by what you agreed to?
We love and adore Winn Claybaugh. Yay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Maggie. Thanks, everybody.
Hear him speak, do it, and buy his book. Be nice or else. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.